Hello viewers, MS118 and welcome to another World of Tanks replays video. Today we're going to have a look at a couple of heartbreak ace games that I will clearly not feature in a special if they're heartbreaks. So I'll include them in the same video. We're going to watch first a replay from Swag and then a replay from Stiggy. Swag's driving the T69 here on Fiery Salient, standard battle. And it's a tier 8 game, ideal matchmaking. Let's go. I kind of feel like the T69 looks a bit ugly, really. Oscillating turrets do not make tanks look sexy, I can tell you that. Right. Just about loaded, there we go. Seems like this vehicle doesn't get that many shells. Well, it always seems like that with an automatic gun, really. You got what? 6, 9, 10 clips? That's decent. That's what the AMX-50B gets, I think, 10 clips. Team split is quite poor. Well, 2 in the centre, 3 or 4 on the western flank, and then all the rest have gone to the hill. The only upside, of course, is that there was no battle for the hill. Right, what we got over there? It's an M6. Aiming. Got a long aim time, this gun. 2 shots, take off the tracks. Managed to bounce somehow. Costs him the kill on that M6, but someone else gets it anyway. That T-34-100 probably shouldn't have gone all the way down there, although he did attract the attention of that Centurion, which now means that the Centurion's getting shot at. The Cromwell's gone balls deep as well. Swag is going to go for the Centurion. 1 shell, 2 shells, 3 shells, finished it off. Aims for the T-29, can't see him. What about the Tiger? Nope, goes for the reload. You've got to make a decision now, Swag. Can't stay in the open like this. No artillery though, which is nice. Don't want to battle that thing when it's hull down. Even a Panzer 100 will have a hard time getting through that armour. One shell into the rear of the T-29, another shell goes in. 3rd shell kills him. Goes for the reload. Right. Passes friendly Cromwell. Swag still hasn't taken any damage, which is good. Now then, Tiger or T-43. Tiger's on lower health, I think. Go for the Tiger. Gets shot by both, unfortunately. Both of them go into the track, so a bit lucky there. 1st shell misses the Tiger. 2nd and 3rd shell go in, goes for the reload. I have noticed sometimes when doing these recordings of World of Tanks replays, I do get slight FPS drops. It's because, of course, I'm not just playing World of Tanks, I'm also got a recording program running in the background. That'll slow things down a bit. Really, I need to get a new graphics card at some point. T-29 was over there, or was it a T-34? It's a T-34. Takes a guess shot. Another T-34 there. One shell. Bounces with the second. Gets a low roll. I do believe 180 is a low roll on this gun. Yep, 240 alpha. Typical. He'd only needed 4 above alpha. Looks like a shot into the T-34. That one did go in though. I think he's AFK. Come on, there we go. 1 shell. 2 shells. 3rd shell bounces on the turret. 4th shell bounces on the turret. Yeah, poor aim time and accuracy at long range with this gun, really. Enemy team are capping. Someone's got to do something about it because there's only about 20 seconds left and this game's over. Could be even sooner if someone... Well, actually, someone drove out of the cap temporarily. Permanently. Either that or someone's managing to put blind shots into the cap circle. Jagd Panther 2. Taking shots in the flank. Pummeling this Jagd Panther 2. He's trying to angle his arm, but it's only a Jagd Panther 2. It's not going to be able to do it very effectively. Is he going to go for the reload? Yes. He's firing heat now because he's only got 3 armor piercing left. Don't forget it takes just as long to load 3 armor piercing into a 4-shell automatic gun as it does to load 4 armor piercing. And therefore, of course, your potential clip damage is lowered. It's a problem with reloading early in clips. You end up with an odd number left. Right, oh ho. 1 shell. Second one goes in. Yep, and a 3rd goes in. He's doing well, but the enemy team is still capping, and Swag and this ARL-44 are outnumbered 3-1. Swag's now outnumbered 6-1. As you always say, Swag, in for Kolobanovs. I have a feeling like the enemy's going to cap to win, though. We really don't need to. I don't think Swag has enough ammunition left to deal with the rest of the enemy tanks. Oho's still got, well, probably needs a full clip to eliminate that Oho, and then he's only got 8 shells left, 4 of which are high explosive. And yeah, when there's a KV-5 on virtually full health, he did his best, but there's not much you can do in that situation. Well, that was unfortunate, because he got Ace Tanker out of that. Bruiser, Fighter, Fire Effect, and High Caliber. He managed to do 5,269 damage, which is a lot more than the rest of his team. 1,440 was the next highest damage on the team. 4 kills, 1,318 base experience, which on a defeat is a damn good experience haul. He did manage to fire quite a lot of his heat shells, so that was quite costly. Still managed to make a little bit of a profit, 1,760 credits, and a bit of 707 assistance damage as well. But, well, what can I say? Teams are not always the most responsive in World of Tanks. In fact, most of the time they're not responsive at all. Teamwork is a very rare thing to see in World of Tanks. And also, with the T-69 not having enough shells. Yeah, that was also an issue there. Automatic guns can carry games, although Swag didn't have anywhere to go because of that oh-ho that was still there, pinning him down effectively into the low ground. He couldn't escape over the railroad, for instance. Well, anyway, let's move on and see what replay we've got from Stiggy. Okay, here we have Stiggy, and I've just realised in the last replay I forgot to change the, this stuff. Yeah, forgot to change it so that it only displays the tank names. I usually do that just to get rid of the player names. Not that it really matters that much because you can still see them above the tank anyway. Anyway, Stiggy is driving the T-49 American Tier 8 light tank, which is actually on the sort of the other side to the T-69. They're both on the light tank lines, but the T-69 is just the first of the medium tanks. Both of the vehicles lead to the T-54E1 at Tier 9. Of course, 152, is it, millimeter howitzer on this? Yes, 152, just like the KV-2, but this is a light tank. Actually got heat as standard. Well, Stiggy has anyway on this vehicle. He's got some high explosive and even some premium high explosive. Also carries fuel instead of a fire extinguisher. Can totally understand that. IS-3 wouldn't really fire heat at the side of an IS-3. Yeah, because of the tracks. Loads the high explosive. Good camouflage pattern, by the way, Stiggy. That's the one I always use for American vehicles. T-32 over there. Doesn't seem to be interested in the T-32 though. Takes a shot at the front of the IS-3 instead. Does acceptable amount of damage. The kind of damage you'd expect to do driving a KV-2 anyway. T-10 can't see him, but there's a Sturdy Emil there. If you can manage to penetrate that, that would be absolutely awesome. Probably doesn't need to penetrate it anymore though. Come on. No. Just gone into cover. Well, from Stiggy anyway. Ooh, bad mistake. IS-3. Dirt guns are so funny to watch. Yeah, you've been spotted, Stiggy. Eh. Thought you were going to go for the Bulldog, which you can penetrate quite easily with high explosive. Now then. Actually, the Bulldog might come to him. Yep. There we go. And the IS-3 missed, and the Sturdy Emil didn't manage to take a shot. He's loading the heat, presumably for the IS-3. I think he'll still take it at the Sturdy Emil, I think, if he needs to. Probably making quite good choices about the shells, apart from the first one. Although he wasn't really to know that you had to shoot it. An IS-3 from the side. Of course the Bulldog is raging in chat. Because that's what World of Tanks is like. Is it not? Probably go after him, Stiggy. He's not focused on you. He's focused on the AMX 1390 there. Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. Although if he's going to stop there in front of a 152mm howitzer firing heat, then, you know, that'll do. It's a good day's work, isn't it? Managed to hammer rack the MX-30, bit lucky. Also hilarious, now he's got the wrong shell loaded for the front of the IS-3. Receives a shell from him in return, which damages his gun, so he gets that back up straight away. MX-30 doesn't rage, he actually congratulates Stiggy, which is quite rare to see. Now then, IS-3, there he is. Oh, that is unlucky. 6 health remaining. There's artillery still in this game. bushes there, Stiggy. A bit difficult for you to see. Also, you don't have team here anymore. You might want to back up a bit. I say that there's not really team anywhere. There's nowhere to go where he'll have backup. There we go. Now then, we're into the unknown now. T-32 should be out there somewhere. Stiggy says that the bulldog made his day. I'm telling you this because I know you can't see the chat. So my face is covering it. It's the only place my face can be, really, apart from over where it shows where the kills are. But I think that's more important than seeing the dicks through in chat, as there always are. Murders the T-32, by the way, and now is on the run for artillery, who is running away. You may be fast artillery, but you're being chased by an even faster vehicle. That's the problem, Lorraine. Oh, that is an AFK T-25-2. It's keeping Sticky spotted, mind you. And he needs time to reload. He's only reloaded halfway. There we go. What is the alpha damage of that heat? 700, and he got 8. He got an 850 roll. That is very, very lucky, Stiggy. Damn it. Yep, I'm going to use the concealment here. Again, good tactic for a light tank. He's backed into the bush so he can run away when he has to. That was quite an unlucky shot. He's actually firing premium high explosive now. He could kill both of those in one shell, actually, if they're right next to each other. There's some wood there. You can't shoot through that. Oni. Good. Oh no! T-10 came around the other side of the building and it didn't end well. Well, I reckon Stiggy could have won that game if that damn shell on the, what do you call it, the T-10 didn't miss. That was the only really unlucky shell that he had in that game, because the first one, the heat against the IS-3, was not going to penetrate the side very easily at all, not with the tracks there. And also IS-3 has troll side armor. Right, ace tanker, bruiser, demolition expert, amazing shot on the MX-30. Bit lucky though. Fire for effect, Radley Walters medal, high caliber, top gun. It's really awkward to get a not a high caliber, but a Radley Walters medal and ace on a defeat. Such a heartbreak. 4,764 damage in tier 8 light tank. Yeah. No other tier 8 light tank can really do that kind of damage, I don't think. 8 kills, 1,722 base experience. Ouch. That's a lot, even for a defeat. You get less experience for a defeat than you do for a win. And, well, 927 was the best that the enemy team managed to get. Was that T10, actually. 32,731 credits profit. 2,350 assistance damage as well. Blimey, that means he was responsible for, what, 8k damage there? Good going, Stiggy. Unfortunately, T10 ended it. Well, that's all I have to show you in this video. I know it's sort of a bit awkward to end on such a low note, but I began on such a low note also. I did show this replay second because while it's more of a heartbreak, it's more of a fun game to watch, I suppose. So many amazing moments in that replay. Anyway, thank you to Swag and Stiggy for submitting those replays, and as always, viewers, I hope you enjoyed watching, well, such as it is. I know they're not exactly very, well, more entertaining to watch than pleasing to watch, if you know what I mean. Good luck on that battlefield or with whatever games you're playing, and I will see you next time.